Hello, and welcome to Lumosity. But first, the string quartet number 15 in D minor, K421, by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Baptized as Johannes Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. We're doing Mozart today in honor of Trine, because Amadeus the Magnificent is one of the three heroes in that game, and my gosh, I love that game. It's a puzzle game. I love puzzle games. It's a platform. I hate platformers. No, I don't. I like platformers. No. Where did I come from? I like platformers. Come on, I want to be the guy as a platform. I love that game. Was a prolific and influential composer of the classical era. Mozart showed prodigious ability from his earliest childhood. Already competent on keyboard and violin, he composed from the age of 5 and performed before European royalty. At 15, he was engaged as a court musician at Salzburg, but grew restless and traveled in search of a better position, always composing abundantly. While visiting Vienna in 1781, he was dismissed from his Salzburg position. He chose to stay in the capital, where he achieved fame but little financial security. During his final years in Vienna, he composed many of his best-known symphonies, concertos, and operas, and portions of the Requiem, which was largely unfinished at the time of his death. The circumstances of his early death have been much mythologized. He was survived by his wife Constance and 2 sons. He composed over 600 works, many acknowledged as pinnacles of symphonic, concertante, chamber operatic, and choral music. He is among the most enduringly popular of classical composers, and his influence on subsequent Western art music is profound. Beethoven composed his own early works in the shadow of Mozart, and Joseph Haydn wrote that posterity will not see such a talent again in 100 years. And if you'd ask me, probably it's been more than 100 years. But, that's just me. About the piece now. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart String Quartet K421/417B is the second of the quartets dedicated to Haydn, and the only one of the set in a minor key. Though undated in the autograph, it is believed to have been completed in 1783 while Constance Mozart was in labor. Constance stated that the rising string figures in the second movement corresponded to her cries from the other room. I think to say that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was devoted to his music would be an understatement. Indeed. That's a great idea, guys. Yeah, just keep on doing you. You got one more level to beat in Angry Birds? What, you gonna stop? Whip it out. Get to work. No slacking. That's something, huh? Well, Haydn basically invented the string quartet, so it makes sense to... And Haydn and Mozart, as you might imagine, were very, very close friends. So, yeah, no copyright restrictions here. Performed by the Muse Open String Quartet. Good job, Muse Open String Quartet. Well done. Right, on with the game. We may not, Lumosity, we may not get through this entire quartet. So, but anyway, I'm feeling good. My voice is a wreck. So, if I'm not screaming enough at you, that's just what it is. I've been screaming for the last several days, and I need a break, okay? So, this episode's going to be bad, but the music's going to be fantastic and of the highest quality, fully top-notch, and I'm disgracing it by talking over it. My goodness, alright, I slept for less than 5 hours because I went to sleep at 8:30 this morning. Oh gosh! And it's now 3. I mean, that's not bad. The bad thing is I got up at 2. Oh gosh! Wait, what? I got up at 2? Well, that's 6 hours. What problem? Nah, it's no way. It's no way. I didn't get up. No. There must be some mistake. There's some mistake. I just know this. Just listen for a moment, huh? Here, I'll shut up for the rest of this game. There we are. Game is over. Well, no, Tony. Still giving you pints and blah, blah, blah. Oh, gosh. Well, I think you've heard that. Here, I'll turn it up so that you can hear it even over me. If you so choose to focus on it instead of me. And I highly recommend that you go to Muse Open for all this stuff, if classical is to your liking. And if it is not to your liking, I apologize for playing it. I guess that's not real sporting of me, is it now? It just force it on you. There's no way you can watch an episode now without hearing it. It's not at all. Oh, I'm quite sorry about that. That's just wrong of me. Just wrong. Sorry. I'm just tired today, I guess. You're making excuses. Listen, guy. He's excusing again. Excuses. Now shut up. Anyway, I'm going to. I did my little trick. I got the program trying to running because I was unable to defeat them in the time that I had left. Because Steam released 10 games at once, as I may or may not have told you. Oh man. That was extreme, so I've got all that to do. Yeah, let's get the next movement going then. And we'll hear the rising string figures. Listen for those. This, of course, being an andante, that would be the tempo. Andante, for those of you who don't know, is a little bit slow. You probably could tell, just because the music's not as fast as it was before. Yeah, you probably didn't need me to tell you that, but anyways, yeah, I'm acting like you're an idiot now. But of course you're not. Awkward, but maybe you are. Who's the best Lumosity player? Is it you? Oh, I don't think so. You're all idiots in the presence of me. I am smarter than you all. That's totally uncalled for. I'm sorry. I'm not. Yes. Observation tower. Right. Now, what I'm not looking forward to is actually having to speak when I play 2048 after this. Not looking forward to that. In fact, I may just do it tomorrow because I really need to rest my voice. Also, I'm not looking forward to it because I've got to explain the second part about well, really it's like the fourth or fifth part of my discussion on capsaicin. Now, that's a problem because the other 5 parts were a long time ago. And all 6 of those parts were they're already all over the map. And I have no clue what I remember of those 7 parts. What I don't remember of those 8 parts. There's just too many parts. Like 14 different parts. I can't remember all those 18 parts, you know? There's 47 parts, 200 parts, 498 parts. It's just a little much. I don't remember all that. You realize it? Yes, I realize. Goodness great. Yeah, of course I realize, idiot. You're so stupid you have to ask if I really realize. Do you not know me well enough to know that I would realize such a thing? I grew up with music like this. That's why I like it so much. It's a personal thing, music. So, yeah, I actually did. My parents really liked this kind of music. Well, this music. Well, not this music in particular. I don't know if I ever heard this. Actually, I'm pretty sure I never did, but it's fully new for me. But, this composer, though, Mozart, that was their favorite, so I always got to hear that when I was newborn. Be rocked to sleep with this music. You know, just always go to sleep, listen to this, and it's just... I can't run away from it now. It will forever haunt me. While everyone else is enjoying their dubsteps. Oh, if only this. I like dubstep too. Well, it depends. I have a feeling that since I don't like some dubstep and I do like others, but I know that the stuff I know is dubstep. I don't like. And the stuff that I don't know what is dubstep or not, I do like. But it's similar, but it's not really similar. What I'm trying to say is, I think I like dubstep, but I may just like something that is somewhat related, but not really related. And so I'm not sure if I do or not. I don't know I don't think I made any sense there. Basically what I'm saying is that, I've heard some dubstep that's really... or something like that. Some kind of electronic dance music that's just awesome. And some of it is just not. So... I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, certainly. There's nothing wrong with it, so it's a personal thing, there's nothing wrong. But just... no. Some I love, some I don't. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Just like some classical I don't love. No, it's a lie. No, it's not a lie. Is it a lie? It's a lie. It is a lie. No, what? No, nah, there's some I don't like. Much. But there's more that I do like a lot. Oh. I see. It's over now. It has ended. So there's nothing to distract me from being victor here. From winning. No! I messed up! Only the memory of epic music to fuel my power, so that I may do better than I've ever done before. Maybe. I actually don't think it's happening, but... no, gosh, that was bad there. 2 fails back to back. Just loss of concentration. Well, let's finish it out with the 3rd movement in Minuetto. And that is going to wrap up this episode. Thanks for watching it. I do apologize for its sucky nature. 200! Episode 200! Yes! But I'm not feeling my best. So we're just gonna wrap this up, okay? I just said that, didn't I? Alright. Whatevs. Bye.